We are witnessing greatness as Macklin Celebrini is putting up some insane stat lines to start this season, edging his name up with some of the league greats. We're going to break down Macklin's insane start to the season and touch on the future of the Sharks coming up on this episode of Hattrick HQ. But before we dive into it, just want to say around the road for 19,000 subscribers, we're your home for NHL content here on YouTube. If you want to stay up to date on everything around the league, make sure you're down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, we got to jump right into this because Macklin Celebrini is making himself a household name this season, having an insane start. We're going to start with last night and how the game ended. Just looking here, Macklin Celebrini had 1 goal, 3 points. He was 16 from 20 on the dot, which is ridiculous, and he scored the overtime winner. He is now second in points in the NHL. I think since this post has been posted, he is now third in the NHL for points. But the insane thing about this overtime winner last night is the Sharks were on the ice for 3 minutes and 40 seconds, hemmed in their zone, pinned in by the Minnesota Wild, and Macklin Celebrini gets the puck, as you see here, from the defender, and he just blows on in, and he snipes it to put the game away for the San Jose Sharks last night. And this team has had a very sneaky good start to the season. I think, they're finally not in the bottom of the Pacific for the first time in a long while. I believe they are like 2-6 or 2-5 to start the season. So, it's not the best win-loss ratio, but we are seeing great strides from a lot of players here this season. And one of them is their star boy in Macklin Celebrini, the first overall selection for them. And if you see here, from his last little while, through 9 games, he has 6 goals for 9 assists, 15 points on the season for Macklin Celebrini. 6 goals, 9 assists. Nice, but it's great to see this guy. We seen him last year after the second half of the season, after the Four Nations break. He kind of got a little bump from that, and we just seen him go on a point-per-game pace for the last end of last season, and now we're seeing him just explode at the beginning of this year, being at over a point per game pace at this point, almost a 2 point per game player, like a 1.5 point per game player right now at 19 years old. He is doing some special things down in San Jose, and just taking a look at his last 4 games, 5 goals, 5 assists for 10 points in just 4 games, and like we said, he's been involved in 2 overtime winners, one of them coming just last night, and as you say here, putting the team on his back, and that is definitely what he's doing. He is making a lot of the players around him and on his line, the line of William Eklund, or Will Smaith, and Tyler Toffoli and Macklin Celebrini has just been phenomenal to start the season for this team, and it's just great to see these guys have that connection that they do. And obviously, the bedroom line or the sleepover line has really taken shape here and has really put the NHL on notice, and especially Macklin Celebrini. The stuff we've seen from this guy this season, the increased, his improvement in his edge work, his improvement in his playmaking and goal scoring from year to year is amazing. Even just from one half of the season to the second half of the season has been amazing. And this guy is going to be a pure talent in this league for a very, very long time for the San Jose Sharks. And he is obviously going to be their savior. There's a lot of great young stars down there, but he is definitely the big one. And we just want to look at this. His advanced stats here. Scoring chances per game, he's at about 4 right now, which is ranked 7th among forwards, which is big. You got some top names up there for like a McKinnon and guys like that, McDavid. And then slot passes, he's 3.7, which he ranks 3rd. Blocked passes, which is 4.8, showing how good of a 200-foot game he does. And obviously you see the stick checks at a 2.0 and the puck battles at a 3.3. So it's not just the offense that has been impressing with Macklin Celebrini. What has been impressing is his complete game. Yes, he'll go out and he has 15 points through 9 games, but he's also getting it done back checking, by intercepting passes, by, stick checking, by getting those, pucks off the opponent's stick. He has a great 200-foot game. So I think what's getting lost here amongst the media is just like, obviously he's having an insane start with points, but his defensive game has taken a huge stride as well. And for any San Jose Sharks fans or anybody who's watched the San Jose game this season, you would see that. You see him being able to read the passes more, and that just comes with experience. Obviously, he's getting more adjusted to the speed of the game and how the game is played at the top level. And I think he's, his mind is just going and figuring out how to put himself in the best situations to succeed defensively and obviously offensively as well. And he also has put his name up, like I said, etched it in with some of the league greats. With the most points through 9 games in a teenage season, we have Macklin Celebrini tied with Sidney Crosby back in his 07 season, and just 1 point below Wayne Gretzky in his teenage season in 81. And, obviously Brian Trottier had a great season in 76 with 18 points in his teenage season. But when you see Macklin's name amongst the, some of the league's greats in Gretzky and Crosby, it's obviously great company to be in. And it kind of seems to us now that he is going to be and the league's next star. And that's why I say in this video, we are witnessing greatness, because we really are seeing it. We are seeing this guy flourish in his second season. I think losing the collar gave him a little bit of an extra bump too, to where he's like, I want to go out next season, I want to show everybody in San Jose, everybody around the league, that I am one of the best young players in this league. I think he wants to prove that he's better than Connor Bedard as well. And I think as of right now, in my personal opinion, he is better than Connor Bedard. Might come back to eat my words in a little bit, but it's definitely great to see Macklin in this company as well. But moving on to another Sharks young star, their second overall pick in this last year's draft, Michael Misa scores his first NHL career goal last night. Was a little tap in on the back door, kind of got the butterflies out and got his first one. So congrats to Michael Misa for doing that. Obviously, he's got 3 points so far on the year, 1 goal, 2 assists, and obviously, he's taken his time to get adjusted to the pro game. He is playing on the third line with Graf right now, so maybe we'll see him bumped up to that second line with William Eklund at some point during the season. But it is great to see him, finally, get that first one off his back, and now he can just go out and try to get some more for this team. I really think this guy is a tremendous goal scorer, and once he starts going, we're going to see a lot put in the back of the net for the San Jose Sharks team. And just keeping going on here, looking at some of the top point scorers for the San Jose Sharks this season. Obviously, Macklin Celebrini tops that list. William Eklund with 9 points, 4 goals, 5 assists. He had a stellar game last night as well. I believe he had 2 goals in that game. But one of the guys here that's really stood out is Dmitry Orlov. This is a guy who they went out and they got this offseason. And a lot of people are saying, hey, maybe it's a good guy that we'll have, and we'll trade him at the deadline and we'll get some stuff in return for him. But right now, it's looking like this has been a great acquisition for this team. I've always been a Dmitry Orlov supporter. I hated when Washington got rid of him because he was such a good defender there, and we're seeing that in San Jose, teaming up with these young guys, being that quarterback on the back end that this team needs. And Will Smaith having a great start as well with 8 points through 9 games, almost a point per game pace. All these guys in this list, besides Skinner, Toffoli, and Orlov, they're all younger kind of guys. Like Michael Misa, like I said, down there with 3 points. Their young stars are really clicking to begin this season, and we could see a turnaround here in San Jose. I know obviously right now they are second in their second last in their division, right behind the Flames, but there's only a few points in between these teams. So if they could go on a little run here and catch a little hot streak and become a winning team and win those close games that they are losing, this team could flip it around and we could see them potentially be chasing a wild card spot. I definitely don't think it's too far out of the realm of possibility. I think when you have your young guys going and clicking as much as they are with paired with some great veterans as well, like a Skinner and a Toffoli, I think anything could happen for this team. I think Askarov has had, his lapses as well, playing the puck and stuff this season. We've seen a lot of, bad highlights and a lot of bad stuff in those games, but I think when he's in his net, I think his positioning and he's looked really good, in my opinion. The numbers might not say that, but I think he is going to be a solid goalie. Obviously his first season, and he's trying to figure it out as well. So once these guys all start clicking, and if Macklin can keep on this pace, he will put this team on his back and he will drag them out of the bottom of the Pacific. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Macklin Celebrini's start to the season. Do you think he's one of the next league greats? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you enjoy this content, you want to stay up to date on the latest NHL news, make sure down below and hit that red button, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and like the video as well. Helps us out here on the channel. But as always, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.